Hello guys and welcome to my Gangsta episode 6 review. Yeah, and I know not every episode can be great. I have seen that with episodes like Shimoneta's latest episode, who is like, but then there's series like Overlord, which I still need to watch. I will be watching that while this is uploading, so don't you worry. But let's talk about what happened in Gangsta 6. Episode 6. It starts off with Warwick dragging Nicholas to the doctor's apartment where Nina is waiting for him. And here's a little bit huge reveal. Or not huge reveal, I'm not sure. It's not a reveal, sorry. It's just me speculating because uh, when Warwick asks Nina how she knew that they were coming, she said that she could hear him talk. And when what you called Warwick says, in the rain, amongst all those people, as basically like, because in the city there, of course, is a lot of noise. And she says that she can only hear his voice, like um, in clear. It's not like she can hear, turn it into any people. So I think that she either, or maybe both, has feelings for Warwick, very possible because of the reaction she has, or it could be that she is a dog tag. I'm not sure. We are then sent back to the past, where in a flashback sees how I think we will call him. I think he was a teenager, basically teenager Warwick and Nicholas interact. He actually teaches Nicholas how to write. Nicholas's writing isn't that good. I think maybe it's better than mine, but yeah, I'm not that good. My my handwriting is really bad, as you can see in this here, and that is, of course, it's just a fast one. If I had to write it down, I can write beautiful, but it takes long to write. But again, yeah, we basically see them interact, and also we learned that Warwick's father doesn't like Warwick very much. We learned that. And also, when Nicholas, basically because he is like, I think he beats, I think it's either Nicholas or Warwick that Warwick's father beat. I cannot recall it, and sorry about that, because there is an intruder in the mansion, and uh, uh, and while Warwick and Nicholas is studying, Nicholas, I think he hears it. I'm not sure. He hears that intruder and goes down and kills that intruder, and this angers Warwick's father. And here I don't recall who is getting beat. Also later on, when Nicholas is sent in to defeat some anti-Twilight people, who basically like they want to burn down the mansion that Warwick lives in. He's basically like having, yeah, he does a good job. Then he drops the book, with sign language, and he goes back to pick it up, and a grenade explodes. And here you could, of course, think, oh no, did Nicholas die? But he doesn't die. Uh, he later returns to not Nicholas, Warwick, who is very happy to see him alive, because Nicholas, I think he is the first friend he has had in it all, because the others just was nice to him because of his father, else they would most likely not treat him that nice. And Nicholas, he just says, I'm, I'm sorry. As a basically that he's sorry because he's got the finger, the sign language book burned to a crisp, or there's still some of the top and the sides left, but yeah, and Vorik, he just jokes like, I only have that book, what I'm gonna do, because he's really happy that Nicholas still is alive. And then we are sent back to the present, where uh, called Vorik, he calls home to Alex because of some disturbance, and she doesn't pick up, so he runs back to his apartment and senses that there's someone inside, so he goes in with a gun loaded. And what can I? And then we meet the doctor, where he basically says that if Vorik knew that Alex, or rather, you know, I think he was called Benry or so, no, not Benry, Brandy, you know, the guy from the first episode who got shot by Alex. He was basically drugging Alex or all his women to keep them obedient. And it's not a drug that creates a habit, you know, like cocaine and stuff, where you basically need more. But when it wears off, minority of the people uh, is committing suicide because of illusions. And I was thinking like, oh no, 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 is Alex dead? No, no. But luckily, she isn't dead. Of course, Warwick, he runs out to basically search for her and finds her, and she's basically like to go so crazy because she sees the hallucination of Brandy, and says that she will basically yeah, you know, do her job, um, and she kisses what he called Warwick because she doesn't recognize him at first because he's so afraid of Brandy. Um, and she almost, you know, like she also like sips down Warwick's zipper, and yeah, if Warwick hadn't been like taking her and saying Alex, and then head bang or headbutting her, she would most likely have, you know, like still lived in it. But that cleared her mind and basically dispelled the hallucination of Brandy. So yeah, let's just say that she's very happy, and I must say that is actually the best part of the episode, and that is in the ending. But the rest of the episode is kind of not that good, in my opinion. I must say that yeah, the biggest thing that was brought up is in this episode was what is it called? Nina maybe a Twilight, or her feelings for Warwick. Nicholas, he doesn't see himself as much worse. He more like a shield who needs to serve his master. He doesn't like have his own free will, so to speak. And we learn about the drug that is used, but that's all. And I must say, I've heard things about the next episode. I haven't watched it yet, sadly, but I will be doing it tomorrow. I will hopefully have time to do a review about it. But until then, I will see you guys in the next review, who will be Master Musume, and then it will be a Ranpo Kitan. And finally, Overlord. The great, glorious Overlord. But you guys, have a good day, good night, and see you guys later. Cheers.